using the network to improve our resources. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to improve our company with the network, how to get external resources, and also how to get international connections that we need to expand internationally. We know that one critical point in a startup is the founders, is the founder team, the first people working in the company. And we also know that sometimes or usually it's not easy to find the right people because we need people with different expertise and coming from different areas, but also with the same goals, and also a team that is able to work together, right? So we will find like specific events and also in co-working spaces or hackathons, we can find people that are open to start a new project. One of the challenges is that many times people have an idea, they would like to develop their own project, or maybe they would love to do that, but they're involved in something or they have a job. So it's not easy to find the right person, and also it's not easy to find them in the right moment. And my suggestion is try to work with people before becoming co-founders. Maybe you can find a side project, you can start organizing events together or creating contents. And the idea is to know how your future co-founder works before becoming a co-founder. Also, we can find in this network providers, and this is critical in some areas like hardware, where providers are so important, or in some critical areas like lawyers or accountants, where you need to create like confidence and to know how they work. It's useful to have a network to get recommendations and to find like the right people. Of course, we think that finding providers will be easier than finding customers because at the end, they are going to sell something to you, so they're interested in meeting you, but it's not always true. So sometimes it's a big demand, so sometimes it's not easy to find the right ones. And of course, the best way you can find some providers, as well as with investors and other areas in the business, is to get recommendations. If you get references from people that you know, that you have a good relationship, and that they have been working before with this provider, with this person or this company, is much better. So it's one of the things we can get for our company. And sometimes we don't need co-founders, so we don't need providers. We can create like a different relationship, so we can be like together with other companies or with other freelancers for some projects. Let's say create like a temporal joint of companies. And it's a middle point between being co-founders or having like people in the team. You can have like other companies in the team. We find sometimes like for the technical team, it's a company that is getting some equity and is also in charge of some areas, so you can get some marketing for equity or some media for equity. We find these models where you get like co-founders but not exactly a person. And of course, it's a potential challenge or a potential chance to create something bigger. So you can be together just for a project, but you can think, okay, let's create together a new company and let's consolidate this relationship. So sometimes you don't need to find the right co-founders. You can find like the right companies or entities, let's say, to go together for the business. And another challenge when you have your co-founders team and when you are running and you are growing is to find the right talent. So we know that there's a scarcity of technical talent, but also it's not easy to find the right people in any areas. Also marketing and also data analysis and many others are like so demanded. And one of the challenges is to find the right people. So again, having a good network, having recommendations from others is important. And also the network and all the public activities we do are helping us to create a branding, to create a brand, to show that it's an attractive place to work. So many of the activities we see for startups are also focuses to show that they are a good place to work. So at the end, I guess the key is that talent attracts talent. So it's so important that you create like a right environment for working just to attract other talented people. So, and also from getting connections and finding like new people, it's really important, these relationships in when you go to a new country. When you are going there, you don't know many things, you don't have your network, and you need to find the right partners. So many times, mainly in B2B, what we're looking for in international businesses is to get a country manager, and also we'll need like new providers for marketing, new language, also for logistics and for many other areas. And other times we are looking for a long-term relationship with a distributor or a representative, or maybe also in a way of getting business partners like could be franchises. So also the network is going to help us to find these partners in our business for the future. And these relationships, international, many times they start with a special format that are commercial visions that are just like a discovery trip to find who is there in a new market, usually in a new city. So again, preparation is key. All the work you can do before going to one of these commercial missions is going to be great. If you can get like some contacts before, you can organize your agenda. Many times you're going together with some entity that is also helping you to do that. You need to find also the right people in the different areas. As we say, maybe for logistics, or maybe for marketing, or maybe for translation. So there are many issues you will need, and many providers and collaborators you need in a new country. And many times these commercial missions are related to a big event. So when we have like big conferences or big fairs, also many countries or many cities organize something together, coming with a group and coming to discover not just what is happening in the conference, but also what is happening in the city. So it's a mix, these commercial missions of exploration for the business. Also, you can find really useful other entrepreneurs, maybe in your area, or maybe other entrepreneurs for your own country, doing businesses in a country. They explain really well how it works. And also, again, is my recommendation always in networking, you can add value, because if you are going from a different place, you can explain how is the market there, how is working with the startups, how is investment. So we love, and also in Europe, we have like many different hubs and many different countries that always this sharing information with other entrepreneurs is really useful. So I guess it's not just being a tourist and just visiting a place. Also try to organize these trips in order to be part of the community and to start the relationships that you will keep online, and you will keep with the next missions, or maybe just organizing a trip yourself. So it's a good way to get connected in a new environment, and with the right preparation, it's going to open a lot of doors to start in a new business in a new country.